Sad. Hello everyone, Plausible Sheep here. We're going to be doing a YouTube video today instead of a stream because my internet's bad again. Nothing I can do about it. I can't upload a Twitch video with, 8 megabytes per second upload speed. It's just not going to happen. So we're going to play some Dshift in this tournament. I'll probably put a second video out today too, later on when the hour switches. But this is our, what's the way to say this? One take, no editing YouTube video I'm putting out. So against Bloodcraft, it's definitely Wrathblood. So we kind of need to hard mull for bounce. Okay, this feels bad. And we're going second? This is probably our hardest matchup. Like, if they just go turn 1 flower bed, our chance of winning is almost 0. So draw? Yeah, we're not looking good here. We might honestly have to play a fencer on 3 to try to deal with whatever creature they play. Oh, is it just aggro? Oh, that's so much of a better matchup for us. I don't have an answer for this yet. It's gonna take a couple turns, unfortunately. Ah, sad. In my defense, I said it's a better matchup and not a good matchup. Because this isn't looking good so far. So we'll Riven this. Cast his Fate's Hand. Kaleidoscope Glow is a bad card to be playing here, really. So let's go ahead and Missile then. I mean, we have a hand that goes off on 6, but is that fast enough? I don't have an answer for Alcina. Yeah. We had to draw an answer for Alcina this turn, or we might actually just be dead. Yeah. They just had a really good hand. We didn't have an answer to Alcina. Alcina just carries aggro blood in any format, really. Now, if we were smart, we would have saved. If we thought we were going to see a Alcina, we should have saved the initial ping spell. But I thought getting rid of Blood Wolf was the right plan. Yeah. I probably would have played that the exact same way, honestly. See between my lies. So this is Summit. If we're just gonna place aggro, we're never winning. So against Summit, we want bounce. We want kill spells. This Meowskers is a 3-drop technically, right? We're just gonna roll this. Okay, so this is actually Jade. Or I guess it could still be Summit, but a lot of Summit variants have stopped playing Globe. Nope, it's Summit. Well, we could top left already, because we don't have an answer to something like this. Our best bet is to get Rooney to 4. Might have to be a 3-drop.
Stop! No!
So with Rudy next turn, we can kill 2 of them. They drop a summon here, we're just kind of done for. Okay, yeah, this one's over. This is the downside of Dshift. You play against a bunch of aggro decks and just get ran over. Like, even if we kill 2, we just die next turn. Oops. Yeah, they evolve, we take it, we die. Yeah. I'll let it play out, but that's exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna crash, they're gonna evolve this, hit us in the face, and we're dead. Unless they feel like toying with us, which is a possibility as well. We had a good starting hand too, just didn't matter. They had double Meowskers and a Major Prayers. Oh, they curved so well. Tier 1 deck, by the way.
Between my lies.
Oh, I got a deck we can actually beat. Okay, I don't want this, I don't want this, and I really don't want Dshift in my opening hand. I guess I get a Dshift in my opening hand. It's really rare that you actually want to cast your 1-drop on turn 1. Usually it's better to keep it for turn 2. They'll probably ramp. It's probably Discard Dragon, because that's very popular on ladder right now. I think we're casting this Impalement Art. Like, we're not doing much here. Yep, it's definitely Discard Dragon. We have no answers to anything, really. Bouncing this is technically wrong. Let's go ahead and play the Witch. We need the draw. And we flooded on D-shifts. We have 2 turns if we can kill the Stripsbane. Are we just gonna have to play this Crystal Fencer to kill the Stripsbane? Probably. We flooded so hard. Just bad cards and bad matchups. Oh, yeah.
Quite talkative for someone without a brain.
What do we do from here? Hope they play things so we can bounce the Kaleidoscope Globe. That's all we got. What's our outs to this game? It's them playing the 2-drop, us bouncing it. We're at 8. See where this balance gets us. Not even close. I mean, we'll make them have it, but not being able to be attacked is a hell of an effect. Yep, they just need 2 discard cards. Yep, they got it. I would call that one loss to Dshift Flood. This is why this deck is such a better ladder deck than a tournament grinding deck. Like, overall, it has really good matchups into certain things. Anatomy, Last Word. Let me bring up the list of... It even has a good matchup into artifacts. Dshift is one of those decks that's really oppressive when you're not playing a meta deck, but is really kind of mediocre against some of the meta decks that exist.
This one's for my family.
Like, we can't keep these cards. Yeah. And everyone in this tournament has been playing aggro style decks to try to keep Dshift down too. So basically what I'm saying is don't play Dshift and GPs, but it's fine on ladder.
Could manage this.
Am I playing against a Churro Dragon? Are we gonna get a single win? Let's go. We're at the point in the game where we can't just not play something. If we can pull off Chaos Wielder on 4, we're set up for a lot. I don't know how I feel about Riven Earth in this list. It's either like really good or really mediocre. They're ramping again. Like, if you've seen every game where we've had a Riven Earth in hand, if it had been another removal spell, we'd be in such a better spot. So we can cast Impale, cast Rooney. Gives us 0 drops. Cast Chaos Wielder. Crystal Witch.
Quite talkative for someone without a brain.
And this sets us up for de-shifting on 6.
Talk more later.
We don't have it. We have 1 shift, so we can't actually kill them off of it. Even more ramp. Is Valdane a 5 cost or a 6 cost? I'm guessing that's the payoff they're playing, right? Unless this is the Grief variant that's being seen in rotation.
Be gone.
We've got to bring in more than the harvesters.
This bears further study.
I'm out of cash.
No beast could manage this.
Yeah, so they have Valdane next turn. So we start with a Riven, targeting this. Play the Chaos or Zero.
Embrace all manner of spellcraft.
Do we play this Crystal Wizard, or do we wait until next turn? We're getting hit by Voldane.
Do you possess the courage to survive?
Truth and taboo are equal.
I think we just go ahead and play this Crystal Wizard. We have no win conditions if we play this one. That's a good point. I think we don't play it if that's the case. You also kind of don't want to play Riven Earth here, because you don't want to banish another win condition out of your deck. Unfortunately, I don't see anything else to do here. Okay, so with Crystal Wizard, a Fate's Hand, a Chaos Wielder, we should be able to cast one of these Dshifts.
How did I miss that?
Getting around this Valdane's gonna be a pain in the ass, though.
Dare defy me in my realm.
Oh, this doesn't banish at 4, that's right. Duh. How many D-shifts can we chain together? So I don't want to start with a Fencer. Or do I? I will start with a Fencer.
A glimpse into the future is only the beginning.
Play a Chaos Wielder.
Embrace all manner of spellcraft.
Cast his Fate's Hand. Take an additional turn after this one. Pass. Glow this. Cast Impale. One short, so you evolve this.
Listen to your heart and acknowledge defeat.
Truth and taboo are equal in my eyes.
All to find a brighter future for everyone.
That's one way of
How do we actually win this game, though? We couldn't draw the second Crystal Fencer, so we couldn't chain. We're running out of creatures to call win conditions. We have another D-Shift, but that doesn't really matter. We'd have to just kind of hope they don't have anything? Well, let's see what our opponent does. Another Valdane. Oh, that's so obnoxious. I believe we just lose from there.
How did I miss that? My sister will be
Yeah. Outs. 0. That's for a while, a lot of these... That's the reason why for a while a lot of these decks were running, what's the word I'm looking for it?
A glimpse into the future is only the beginning.
Answers come in every shade imaginable. Here comes some real magic!
Try calculations. Set. Ready to
A lot of these decks were running
A full frontal attack.
like actually like win conditions like Anne, because they were having a hard time actually clearing the game.
Trying calculations. Set. Ready to. This is how you get beyond prophecy.
Some real magic.
And we're dead. But we're going out on our own time, so screw them.
You saw through my fiction.
Yeah, I feel like the removal suite in this is outdated. Like, we need better answers to bigger creatures. More consistent answers. Probably less banish, as weird as that sounds. I think the banish is making our decks like a little bit less consistent than it should be.
Read between my lies.
少し遊んであげましょうかね。
But I'm sure this has been hard to watch. Just 4 losses in a row. Yeah, what good YouTube content we're making. I'm tempted to actually just impale them here, but we only have 2. Yeah, you really should never play your 1-drops on 1. Unless you have an insight and like 3 spell boostable cards. And it's our worst nightmare. Why did they not play this first? What? Sure.
何
Sneak attack, yeah, it goes to 1. Saintly Squeaks, sure. This means our plan here is get rid of Saintly Squeaks. Now next turn we have options. We can play the Fate's Hand, the draw, before we cast the Crystal Witch. Or we can just cast the Crystal Witch and then cast Fate's Hand. Either one is fine, but sequencing is the only thing that really matters in this deck, so I think I want to draw with Fate's Hand first and then cast Crystal Witch.
Sugar's the best cure for the blues, you know.
The only thing that really changed that game plan is drawing a removal spell. Okay, so this is interesting. Because if we Magic Missile first, this goes to 1. Cast this for 1, the other one to 0. Puts us live to any 1-drop removal spell. Yep.
Don't look so disappointed. Answers come in every shade imaginable.
Quite talkative for someone without a brain.
Oh my gosh, so loud.
Important note is if you have a 0 play point Fate's Hand, you should never cast it at the end of your turn, and just wait until the beginning of your next turn to cast it for more spell boost, because you draw the 1 extra card. So for here, it looks like we're supposed to play Riven Earth first. If we can play Riven Earth into Fate's Hand, we are set up to play double Crystal Fencer next turn. On turn 6, rather. And from there, we should just win the game. Preferably you want one more dimension shift. So this looks like Jate rather than Summit. So yeah, let's go with this. Draw the 2. Play Squirrel. Sorcerer. Usually you wouldn't play a Sorcerer here, but we have so many cards in hand that just searching for another Dshift is the best thing we can be doing right now. So do we need to evolve? There's no reason not to.
Do you possess the courage to survive?
Truth and taboo are equal in my eyes.
Honestly, we have so many creatures in our hand that next turn we might just drop everything. That probably guarantees us a win. It's still a little risky without a second dimension shift. So they're going to blow a lot of removal. If they're playing Jate, we have to kill them next turn. Technically, next turn.
Walked into the wrong forest, friend.
Currently, we can draw 2, 4, 6 cards. So we want to ram the squirrel.
Shall inherit the earth.
A full frontal attack.
So ram squirrel. Play the first fencer to empty our hand out a little bit. Cast the wielder.
Embrace all manner of spellcraft.
Cast the second fencer. Cast sorcerer.
Ready to summon.
Draw 2. We're trying to find a second sorcerer. We don't want to play this chaos wielder because if we find a sorcerer, we have no way of getting rid of a card on our board. Cast the Dshift. Pass.
Listen to your heart and acknowledge defeat.
So the only way we're really realistically winning this game is drawing another sorcerer. So if we go all in.
Is doing it.
This is how you cast.
Kaleidoscope this. Rooney for 22.
All to find a brighter future for everyone.
They got a 5. We cast this dupe and pray for something good? Another Rooney. Okay. I don't... They dropped Jate, and we're just screwed, right? We needed 3 fencers to win this game. Didn't have them. We do get to take an additional turn, but we're going to draw too many cards for that to matter. So next turn, if they clear this board, we play... I guess we can just play, like... Play the Crystal Witch. Play the Rooney. Which will be at 7. Then just Dshift. Well, they're not playing Jade, so I'm feeling a little better about this. Cudgeled, yep. Sniper kills 3. Because of course it does.
A painless death is the mercy I can afford you.
A full frontal attack?
Do they go face here? No.
How did I miss that?
Me whiskers!
All to find a brighter future for everyone. I've been spotted. Gold has come in every shade imaginable. Here comes some real magic.
And we got it. Ooh, that was a close one. I'm glad we could at least, you know, win a single game. Well, that's it for this GP run, guys. Don't be worried. Don't be too sad. We did qualify with
Fiction.
Wrath Blood yesterday. If you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, and if you pity me, you could also do the same thing. God, 4 and 0 and 1. 1 and 4. Goddamn. Okay. You can find me at Twitch at Plausible Sheep. And I will probably be streaming tonight sometime after this video goes up. So peace, and I will see you guys then.